Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a first impression, a review, and a demo of the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops Foundation. Now what you're supposed to do with this is, you're supposed to mix this with any mixing medium that you want to, so it could be your primer, and that is my dog. Do you mind? So it could be your primer, it could be your moisturizer, a lotion, a sunscreen, whatever that you want to mix into your face. You can use also, what are you doing? Do you hear that? You can also mix this in with concealer or foundation to give it an extra coverage, but for today I'm going to be mixing mine with the Neutrogena Clear Face Breakout Free Liquid Lotion. It has SPF 55 in it, so essentially I'm going to mix mine in with a sunscreen. Alrighty, so on my face I only have eye makeup on. I have my brows and my eyeliner on, but I have no face makeup at all on my face right now. No concealer, nothing. So what I'm going to test this is the coverage as a foundation, and also I'm going to try to cover out my dark circles with an extra layer of them. And also, if you can see, I have a few little like pimple scars on the bottom of my chin right here. So I'm going to attempt to see if this can cover all of that, and if it can, I'll try it out and see if it withstands the heat and the humidity, because if it starts melting off my face, then it's a big no. So I'm going to just shake up my sunscreen and put a little bit on the back of my hand. I think usually this is the amount that I use. So right there, it's really liquidy, so I can't tilt my hand anywhere, and I'm going to use this. Now I'm going to shake this up because most foundations are shakeable and you're supposed to shake them, but I'm going to twist off the little cappy. So right off the bat, I can tell this is very liquidy. I think this is something that's going to dry really quickly if you don't like mix it well together, so I'm going to try to mix it. I'm going to use about 1 drop first, so I'll just put 1 drop in it. And it comes out like a worm, kind of. I'm gonna do a close-up so you can see it. Alright, so after I put in my 1 drop-ish, I'm going to mix this up and see how well it mixes, because I feel like they don't really mix well together. Alright, so it mixes pretty well. I can already tell it's too light. Well, it's really light on my hand, so hopefully it works for my face. Now I'm just gonna put this on. Okay, yeah, so I can definitely tell it is way too white for it. But I'm trying to see if it's because my sunscreen is white, and so it's going to give it a white cast and make any foundation lighter. I'm probably going to add another drop in about a second as soon as I have on this first layer. So I'm just going to be staring in the mirror because I'm trying not to look at the viewfinder, but then I'm also trying not to shove foundation up my nose, so I'm going to have to go look in the mirror. So because I'm mixing this with the sunscreen, it smells like sunscreen right now. I don't think the product actually has a smell of its own, which is good. But because I'm doing it with sunscreen, I can smell sunscreen all over my face. So probably if I like this product, I won't mix it in with something that smells this heavy. But it's doing really well right now. And that is the first layer on my skin. Alright, so there's the first layer. I can still tell that I have pimple here and 2 scars over here, and my dark circles are still peeping through, and so I'm gonna give it another go. So by another go, I mean another layer. Alright, so I'm gonna try to put on another layer, especially on my dark circles and the bottom right here. So I'm gonna just give it another drop or 2, and as soon as I have it on, I'm gonna again try to blend it into my dark circles. So got this on the tip of my sponge, and now I'm just going to be staring into the mirror. So right onto my circles. I think I put way too much, but that seems to be okay. So I can blend. You know, it's strange, it kind of looks like it's my color, but at the same time I feel like it's a bit too yellow, so I'm not even sure. I mean, does it look like it matches my skin? Does it look like it matches my neck? In the mirror it does look like it, but I might be just in really bright lighting. So I need to step outside in natural sunlight to be completely able to tell you guys if it matches. But so far so good. It really did a good job covering up those dark circles. I am kind of impressed. Oh my god, wow. I really like this so far. I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see how it looks. If it's cakey, because I did put on a lot and it is 2 layers after all. So, wow, so far so good. I really actually do like this. Alrighty, so hi. This is a really flattering angle and I'm so self-conscious right now. But I do have these 2 scars right here. So there's the first one. and my second one, and a really big pimple right here. So plus a bunch of mustache. So I'm going to again use the leftovers, and just tap it into my beauty blender. Definitely a little goes a long way because I think I used too much again, and now it's just going all over my face. And I'm going to use the butt of this to just kind of make it a little bit more seamless. Alright, so this is my completed look. I still have extra foundation left on my hand, so definitely a little bit goes a long way. You don't need to use as much as I did, but it is kind of hard controlling this little, squeezy bottle, because usually foundations are just a pump or you can shake it out onto your hand. But this one, it takes a little bit of adjusting to get used to this little squeezy top. But overall, I think the foundation looks fabulous. It doesn't look cakey, even though I used 2 layers, especially on my under eye circles. And it looks fantastic covering my pimples and the scars that I have on my chin. My pimple is still raised. If I turn my head sideways, you can still see that it is a bump, but that's normal because, if something is 3D, it's texture on your face, you can't cover it with foundation. But the scarrings right here, they're fabulous. They look gone. They look really good. Alright, so I'm out in natural daylight and I think the foundation still looks pretty well. It looks like my skin, it doesn't feel like anything, which is a plus because it's not sticky or it's not greasy at all. It's not shiny so far and it looks fantastic. It still looks like my skin. Bleh, I just said that really weird. It still looks like my skin, which is great. I think it looks fantastic. I'm going to keep it for sure. I like this a lot. So yeah, that's it.